group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches, your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
It's the Things are about to get a little more fabulous.
Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same arena. As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
Nice right hand.
Big reversal. Strong kick. My goodness.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Ooh, well measured. Carmella just barely got out of the way. Nasty kick to the face.
Oh, what a crash.
Oh, what a kick.
Boom, what a forearm.
Overhand right lands.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
Really taking control here.
Oh, a step up enziguri. Oh, brutal. Double axe handle.
What is keeping Carmella even going at this point?
I'm not used to seeing this.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. What a punch. Uh-oh.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
Now that is an exclamation point. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here.
Shoulders down. 1, 2.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Uh-oh. Mixed tag action.
Woo-wee.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. Reversal. What a counter.
The switch here to Carmella.
Drop kick. Not what she was looking for. Straight punch. Jarring. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Back to the torso here. She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
Knife edge chop.
Woo-wee. Well-measured strike.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
And it's Carmella answering back.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Ouch, torturous knee.
Big hook. Straight punch. Caught off guard. Massive atomic drop. Things taking a turn for her now. Boom, right in the button. Spinning kick to the gut. A striking blow. Straight punch. Oh, nasty impact. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist. She's in full control now. Gets the tag. Clothesline! Textbook vertical suplex. Bam! He's stuck in the corner now. Tagged in. She goes for the cover. Oh, how resilient was that?
Wow, Carmella somehow digs deep and finds a way to keep fighting. She's a beast. She won.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
And the rolling neck snap. Right to the throat.
Quick cover by Carmella.
And a kick out.
That would have been a shocker. Carmella with a nice
Super kick!
Carmella can put her away here. There it is. Now the question is, can Carmella finish?
Nice right hand.
Look at this.
Picking up speed.
Rolls through. This superstar becoming unglued.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of
Whoa, it's another one.
She's trying one more time.
Tough situation to be in right here.
Attitude adjustment.
What a great move.
Even better, this looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure
This could be it.
Cover for the win.
This makes tags all over. What a victory.
Here are your winners, the Spider.
Here comes Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
a smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Knife edge chop. That'll turn your lights out.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
He's taking some good hits. Stomping down.
The world got to see Ronda Rousey make her in-ring debut at WrestleMania 34, but that wasn't the first time she was in a WWE ring. That would be when she confronted Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania 31.
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Byron brought us back to Ronda Rousey's appearance at WrestleMania 31. That night, after Triple H gloated about his win over Sting and Stephanie claimed all the WWE success that night, The Rock and Ronda Rousey confronted them to argue otherwise.
And they were wrong, Cole. The Rock was not scheduled to perform at WrestleMania, and Rousey was a fan at ringside. Security should have ejected both of those hooligans for invading Triple H and Stephanie's ring.
He's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
He's looking relentless.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
You may not like her, but she's as tough as they come. It's Brooke. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American Heroes' ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I gotta like that.
I bet you do. Oh, that'll make your legs numb.
Oh, what a forearm.
Wasn't expecting
A quick cover. Oh, a quick kick out from Sami Zayn.
Oh, wow.
Turning it around, it's Sami Zayn with the reversal. Not looking good, guys.
Ooh, bullseye.
Tagged in. Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat, nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose?
That was just disrespectful.
Punch right to the face.
How about this?
As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Sami Zayn in a potentially bad spot right here. In off the tag.
Hooked up. And Ember Moon, too quick.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
There! What a tag team match this. Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American Heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their Mixed Match Challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but when Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Defenseless in the corner now. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Looks like Ruby Riott has broken a sweat.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Straight punch.
Jarring.
And she's getting fired up here.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far. Oh!
Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do it yourself. She'll do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. No one is safe. WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Heavy duty right hand.
And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal. Wow, what a sequence.
How did Ruby Riott turn that one around?
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
straight punch. Oh, what a spear.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
Running knee lift.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Not good for the back and body. Back now inside the ring. And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal. Straight punch.
That's the arm.
Riott kick.
How do you come back from that?
A clubbing blow, Cole. That should end it.
Quick pin attempt by Ruby Riott. 1, 2. Wait, are we sure that that wasn't 3?
Just powered out.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Punch right to the face. He's lost some of his wind now. Great way to break down your opponent.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Nice drop kick.
Super kick.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
Shoulders on the mat. With authority.
She's not done yet.
changes her fortune there.
She's really taking it to her core here, and you can't argue with the results. Oh, heavy-duty right hand.
And she's toying with her now.
Here it comes! Special delivery! This is how people end up getting hurt.
Can she shut the door on this one?
How is Ruby right? That ends this mixed tag match.
Here are your...
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before, standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look, it's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The infamous Riley.
It's the woman so...
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys are just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
She's enduring some damage. It's starting to come together in a big way. Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody. Nice stomping. Ouch. She scores big with the counter. Tough spot to be in. Boom, right in the button. Just a step quicker. Boom, did you hear the impact? Boom, what impact? Harsh impact. Ooh. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Knife edge chop. Oh, able to counter. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Nasty one right to the chest.
She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good. I think this one's over. Oh, nasty fall. She bails in a hurry. Black Widow.
Locked in tight.
This might be it. Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys. Wicked body shot.
Being put into knots. She's got her. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. Oh, brutal. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
Find the nearest exit. Guess not.
Well, nasty. Is it enough here? No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Not what she was looking for.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
She is just too quick. Got out of the way in a hurry. And she heads to the floor.
Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move.
Nice right hand.
Oh, what a right. Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Boom!
Down across the knee. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
She's got her in her sights.
Whoa, not so fast.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Nothing's going to stop her now. Her offense is on point right now. Oh, wow.
Oh, what a crash.
She's got the shoulders down. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
I can't believe she kicked out there. Wicked body shot.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. That can certainly do it.
Look at this.
She better have a good recover.
Shoulders are down.
What a win to end the...
Red and her former trainer, Riley Flash, are your mixed match challenge winners.
I think Red might be up for sainthood because she just performed a miracle in winning this with Riley Flash. That's the only way to explain this.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time,
How do you know he'll get me in it?
it's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following content introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all. Boom! Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous. Loving blow.
KO punch. Boom, what a forearm. The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
He continues to press forward.
That's what he does. Keep on the attack.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell? No, no, no! This is awful! Was this some kind of setup all along? It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.